Welcome back, everyone. Another question I've been getting a lot of is about the Harley Davidson rear shocks on the new 2024 road glides and street glides. People are saying that they're bottoming out, that these shocks are not as good as the last year's models, and that's just not true. These shocks are actually better, but what's happening is that Harley is delivering these bikes with zero preload, basically probably set for somebody who weighs 120 pounds. Okay, and I know I don't weigh 120 pounds. Riding the bike home the first night, I felt like the bike bottomed out. I said, that's kind of weird. I'm supposed to have an extra inch of play over my bike, which was a 2020. So I hit the instruction book, the owner's manual, and I found all about how to set the preloads on the Harley Davidson. So I took off my saddlebags, which I did for you today, and I saw the Harley didn't have them set. Had them set at 0. So to the manual, and they have this chart, which I will include a picture of. But basically what you're doing is, this is for the right shock absorber. You're going to use the spanner tool right here, and this is what you're going to use to adjust it. So, all right, I'm about 240. My saddlebags probably have about another 20 pounds each. Oh, not 20 pounds each. Put 20 pounds between them. So figure 260. I don't ride with a passenger, so I'm not going to set for a passenger weight. So at 260, you come over. 0 for passenger, additional weight of passenger. I'm going to go with 0. And 260 gives me 14 millimeters. Now, because I'm a little bit of a math, 14 millimeters is just over a half an inch. So you come over here, and the first thing Harley tells you to do is, this is, by the way, the right side of the bike. This top thing right here, this is called the lock. Okay, and you'll see there's 0. It's at 0. Now what you need to do is you're going to adjust this lower adjuster ring right here, and you're going to want to get a half an inch of distance between this ring. Kind of hard to do this one-handed. Between this ring, at the top of this ring, and the bottom of the lock ring. So we're going to move this ring, and we want a half. You see, there's like nothing. We want a half an inch of difference. So this is all the way to the top, and this is where you're going to start adjusting the bottom one. And what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to pause. It's very hard to do this one-handed and video at the same time. And I'm going to turn it until I get it to where I want it to be, and I'll show you. Okay, so I'm done doing my wrench. It took me right around 45 seconds to get it a little over the half an inch, which is where I wanted it to be. And then all you're going to do is this locking ring. You're going to get down until it meets the adjustment ring. Then you're going to take that same spanner wrench that we used before, and you're just going to tighten it down. And that's it. And that's how you adjust the preload. Now, throw my dropping tools all over the place. Now on the other side, we have, I don't know, you could call this whatever. We're all used to these. And this is a way to dial in like up to an extra 100 pounds. So let's say you sometimes ride with your tour pack and you sometimes have it off. You're gonna, like I would set my other side, my preload, to my 260, which is my saddlebags and me, and leave it there. Keep this one all the way out, which is what, you know, comes pretty much, well, they add a little bit on there. And I can add up to 100 pounds for extra weight. If, let's say, I have my tour pack on the back. I actually don't have a tour pack, but for those of you who do, that's how you can add an extra 100 pounds. Or a very light passenger. I don't really have anybody be on the back of my bike that's less than 100 pounds. Yeah, that's it. It's a quick and easy adjustment video. Go into your owner's manual. Page 51 has the table for the threaded spanner wrench adjustments that you have to do for your preload. And hold on, that's easy. Page 52 has the dial on the left hand side. So again, spanner wrench, adjustment rings are on the right side of the bike. fine tuning adjustment knob is on the left side. You're going to set your preload for what you ride around with normally. And if that's just you, your weight, plus your saddlebags, plus your gear. You know, I mean, I weigh 240 with nothing but, you know, pants and a shirt on, but I ride with a vest because I'm part of, you know, I belong to an LEMC. I ride with boots, which are heavier than just socks, and a couple other things. So I went with 260. That's going to be my regular weight. Yeah. Any other questions? Feel free to ask if this helps you. Again, I'm just asking to please like the video on YouTube. Follow me, because I promise you, subscribe to me. I'm going to be covering a lot more things. Every time somebody asks me to cover something, I go out and I make sure I know how to do it, and then I do a video on it. Okay, thank you guys. Later.